Now, in the fourth section of our lecture, we will talk about the obstetric examination. In this section, we will talk about the abdominal palpation and then also about the measurement of symphysial fundal height and abdominal girth, and also the palpation of fetal parts. The obstetrical examination, blood pressure is taken on every visit of the patient during antenatal care. Then maternal weight is very important. So each visit a weight is taken, and if that gives the idea whether the development of the fetus or baby is normal or not, because the weight should increase by an average of 0.5 kilogram per week after the 18th week of gestation. So after the 18th week of gestation, if the weight is not increasing 0.5 kg per week or it is increasing more than 0.5 kg, both conditions can give the idea to the doctor that there might be some growth retardation, or maybe the growth is more, which is common in gestational diabetic patient. So it's very important to do the weight on each visit of the pregnant women. Then rapid weight gain, if there is sometimes there is fluid retention also. Fluid retention can be due to renal problems, can be due to hypertension. All these can cause fluid retention or edema. Static weight or weight loss is usually due to improper fetal growth. Rare, there is non-dependent edema also. If the pregnant women, they have non-dependent. Dependent edema is common during pregnancy because of the pressure of the growing uterus. But if there is non-dependent edema around the eyes and in the face and in the other parts of the body, that's an indication that there might be some renal problems. Abdominal palpation is done during each visit also for the estimation of gestational age. The fundus of the uterus, the upper part of the uterus is examined that gives the rough idea what the fetal age is. 12 weeks, usually the uterus is palpable just above the symphysis pubis. Once the diagnosis of pregnancy is made, or if it's found out that the female is pregnant, then the first routine visit is scheduled at 10th week of pregnancy. At that time, the ultrasound is done, and then urine test and detailed blood tests are taken, and then abdomen is also palpated for the uterus. And usually at about the 12th week of pregnancy, the uterus is palpable in the abdomen, or is just above the symphysis pubis. 24 weeks, it reaches the level of umbilicus. Here, umbilicus is the belly button. So at about 12 weeks, it's just above the symphysis pubis, and it's at the level of umbilicus at about 24 weeks. Inefficient clinical procedure due to the presence of multiple fetuses, excessive amniotic fluid, or at other extreme presence of small fluid or oligohydramnias. All these conditions, if there is, usually the abdominal examination is not very effective or is inefficient. Because of multiple pregnancies, all these require ultrasound to be done. This is the uterus at this level, fundal height at delivery, and after that each day the uterus start decreasing in size or becomes smaller and smaller, and at about day 8 this is the point at which the uterus is palpable. Measurement of symphysial fundal height. Fundus is the highest point of the uterus, fundus tip, and symphysis pubis. So here, once the fundal height is palpated, usually by the edge or margin of the hand, you put it on top of the fundus, and then once it is palpated, then the a tape is used to find the or measure the fundal height. So measurement of the girth or the symphysial fundal height. This is the how you measure the fundal height. It describes the 10th and 90th centile value with standard deviation. And there is every visit a chart is drawn on the it's plotted on the growth chart to find out if the fundal height is increasing normally or not. Usually it's about 1 centimeter every week. So after 1 month it should be 4 centimeter. Then measurement of abdominal girth is the level of the maternal umbilicus. Here at this point, abdominal girth is measured here. Largest diameter is at the umbilical level. No significant increase until 24th week gestation. At about 24th week, the uterus is present at the umbilical level, so that's when the girth is measured. Women with a 65 centimeter girth would have a measurement of 95 centimeter at 36 week gestation. Next, palpation of the fetal parts. Fetal parts are not palpable before 24th week of gestation. At about 24th week, the fundus or the top of the uterus is present at the belly button level. Then slowly we can tell the position of the baby also, whether it's oblique lying, transverse, or it's longitudinal. That can be then felt. Lie is the relationship of the long axis of the fetus to the long axis of the uterus. So these are all the lie. Transverse lie is like this. Oblique on the sides and longitudinal is straight. All these are the long axis of the fetus to the long axis of the uterus. Longitudinal or transverse systematic palpation towards the midline with left and right hand usually reveal either the firm resistance of the back or irregular features of the fetal limb. So slowly, when we can start feeling the parts of the baby with the hand, we can tell very easily where is the head and where are the limbs present of the baby by using our hand and moving towards the midline. So if it's head, we can feel down in the lower abdomen. It means it's called the cephalic presentation, or the head is coming first. And if we feel the limbs, that's the breech presentation. And breech presentation is usually cannot be delivered normal vaginally. Most of the time, C-section has to be done for breech presentation. So that was all about the section 3. So thank you for watching sqadia.com.